Normandy.
Range shelters ought to be spaced about 75 to 100 feet apart, so the hens won't go wandering off to gossip with other flocks. You know how chickens are.
Yeah, they own everything. Bastards.
Oh, it's a fine life, this life on the range. But like all good things, it must come to an end.
Time to die.
And when they're about 6 months old, the pullets are ready to move to the laying house to fulfill one of their main functions in life.
I can't. I've got a tiny headache.
Remember the old hen house?
The one with the rats?
It's now a hotel, a pullet hotel.
Rooms by the hour.
Every room with an outside exposure.
Joey the Coxcomb Tortelli. Ricky the Bantam Chavatello. Jimmy Crazy Cock Cuccini.
Or, if you prefer the bungalow type, we've got that too. 400 feet of it. Altogether, room for thousands of guests.
Or chickens,
But
typically.
seriously, housing your chickens is important. Whether they're egg or meat producers. They ought to have 3 or 4 square feet per bird, depending on the breed.
Open your hymnals to number 325.
They've got to have roosts, too. But they huddle pretty close together, and 2 or 3 birds can perch on 1 foot of space.
Everybody, Soylent Green is made from chickens.
One of the most important advances ever made in poultry raising is the trap nest. The bird can enter the nest easily to lay her egg, but she can't get out again until you let her out.
There's no point. It's just funny.
This simple device permits you to know which birds lay which eggs and to keep a record of each hen's egg production.
Which seems excessively anal retentive.
The whole secret of profitable chicken raising is to make them produce more than they cost to feed.
Oh, you think I can wear these pants out tonight?
A hen that lays 210 eggs a year and eats 70 pounds of feed is giving you 3 eggs for every pound you feed her.
She will live.
Keep that one.
She's worth millions.
But if she eats 70 pounds of feed and only lays 70 eggs a year, you'd better send her to the market or to your dinner table.
Or put a warning slip on her desk.
And it's the trap nest that lets you keep a record of how well each hen is laying.
I'll have an egg tomorrow, man, I
It's
swear.
like this, too, that help in developing the chicken of tomorrow.
Yeah, go have a little fun.
You can't take it for granted that every hen is earning her keep, even though laying an egg ought to be easy for any chicken.
That's what you think, big boy.
That was weird. Yeah.
Well, anyhow, the trap nest's the answer to discovering which are the lazy hens. And this is a good place to point out a few facts about eggs.
Stop throwing them at my car.
The temperature of an egg when laid is over 100 degrees.
Oh, it's true.
Every minute it's left in a hot nest in a hot hen house takes away some of its moisture and freshness.
Put your mouth under a chicken.
Gather your eggs often, 3 or 4 times a day.
Make sure to put them all in one basket.
And they'll cool out twice as fast in a wire basket as in a pail.
These are headed for the driving range.
Clean eggs bring a better price than dirty ones. And when you gather them often, they don't get a chance to get dirty.
Unless Filthy Fred there collects them.
The secret of profitable eggs is to cool them quickly and keep them cool.
Yeah, I'm cool, baby.
And keep them clean.
Lick your eggs, or have a friend lick them.
When you've got as many birds to look after as this hatchery, you're pretty receptive to labor-saving devices.
Like wagons.
And this carrier system is one of the best. It runs the length of the building and is used to carry feed to the different pens. It can be used also for gathering up manure. Saves a lot of back-breaking work.
Hey, pal, feed me, then clean up my poops.
There's your appetizers. I'll be back to get your drink orders, ladies.
Another labor saver is the automatic watering trough. It makes certain there's always fresh water for the birds to drink.
They're all wearing Rembrandt hats.
Still another handy gadget is this grading machine.
Grading!
Feed the eggs in, and the machine separates them by weight.
That one's clean, Roy. You can...
Eggs are complicated. They should cost like $100 each.
The first group will average 24 ounces to the dozen, which is the most profitable size. The next, 23.5 ounces. The next, 23, and so on.
Some eggs don't even exist.
So you can see why egg farming is so fascinating.
Well, besides being a good egg layer, the chicken of tomorrow will be an improved meat producer.
Goofus and Gallant.
Here's an example of the progress that's been made already.
This could be a drumstick. This is the number to call.
Notice how breeding has increased the amount of meat on the breast.
Hey, Fat Albert.
Look at that drumstick.
Full of salmonella.
This bird was fattened in the same length of time
Hey, clean your
and
fingers.
on the same amount of feed as the other one. Make your own guess as to which is the more profitable to raise.
Well, aren't chickens with good self-esteem equally important?
And when the chicken of tomorrow gets to the dinner table, its advantages are still more apparent.
These chickens were smoking in bed.
May I have a piece of my own white meat, please?
Oh, thanks for the generous helping. Jeez.
Dad, if you could carve a little faster, I'm kind of hungry.
Yes, chicken sliced to the width of 1 electron.
These must be models portions here.
For you, Miss Moss, and for you, Miss Taylor.
There we go.
Yes, it's chicken. Glorious American chicken sliced the American way.
Carry it in your wallet.
But it's your pocketbook that profits most when you send this bird to market.
We bring you now to market.
A unique method of marketing chickens and eggs that's grown in popularity in recent years is the auction.
Such as here at Sotheby's.
The first one is said to have been the Hunterdon County auction at Flemington, New Jersey.
Now, that's an urban myth.
But the idea has spread to all parts of the country.
The chicken shortage of 1937.
The farmers bring their crates of eggs to market the day before the auction.
Alternatively, they may bring their eggs early the day of the auction.
On auction day, the buyers gather to purchase eggs and poultry at prices openly arrived at.
Bid two over there. Two's the bid. It's 70.
You're
On the trot,
adorable.
70 and a quarter and a half. It's 70 and a half. Three
Wow.
quarters the bid. One's the bid, and 1 and a quarter. Believe me, I have it. 1 and a
Ross
half.
Perot or
3
something.
quarters the bid. Two's the bid, and 2 and a quarter.
Ah.
It's 2 and a quarter over there.
He's
They go
drunk.
2 and a quarter.
Okay.
Here's 70's the bid. Believe me, 70 and a quarter. Believe me, I have it. 70 and a half. 3 quarters the bid. One's the bid, and 1 and a quarter. 1 and a half. 1 and a half. 175. Over there, do I get
Put your hand up.
175? It's over there they go. It's 170.
And after the eggs and poultry are sold, once again the motor truck plays its big role.
All right, come on, sing, row, row, row. You're not singing.
Hundreds of live chickens can be speeded on their way to the dressing plant.
Dressing plant sounds like fun.
I want a new hat.
One truck can handle thousands of eggs and take them anywhere there's a market.
Even to the technical station.
Speed and flexibility. That's what the industry must have in its transportation.
You?
And that's exactly what the motor truck, fueled and lubricated with quality petroleum products, offers.
Buddy, wake up.
Ask any poultryman, and he'll tell you that the industry could not flourish as it's doing today without the efficient fleets of trucks that whisk baby chicks to waiting farmers,
To be killed.
rush chickens to the grocers and butchers' shelves,
To be killed.
and speed fresh eggs
To be killed.
to your breakfast table.
Did America really need to be sold on the automotive industry at this point?
There's no driver. The chickens are taking over.